Premier League is back on weekends after midweek Champions League. It's back with exciting fixtures on Sunday. Chelsea versus Manchester United. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ashili Sports. If you are new, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. I have with me Sammy and also Eddie.
For having me. It's always an honor to be called to this esteemed platform.
Thank you very much. You're welcome, Sammy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're here once again.
Both clubs are able to win their Champions League games on Tuesday, and now they are facing each other in Stamford Bridge. Tuchel Tuesday Champions League against Juventus was his 50th match as Chelsea coach. He won 32 matches, 31 clean sheet, 11 draw and 7 loss. Or he's the first English Premier League coach to have done this kind of unprecedented history. Sammy, what's your thought about Tuchel?
Yeah, so looking at Thomas Tuchel, in fact, he has actually done amazing work. I remember when he was first given the opportunity to coach Chelsea, he made mention something that I think most Chelsea fans will not forget that soon. He said that he's going to make Chelsea one of the most difficult teams to play against, and definitely he did that. He actually turned Chelsea around after we saw the likes of Frank Lampard putting the team in the drain. Now, thanks to the defensive line and also their dependable goalkeeper, he has been able to keep 31 clean sheets, which is amazing. In fact, he actually paired it with Peter Cech. So looking to what Tuchel have done is so much, and Chelsea fans should be grateful to him.
For Chelsea is playing against United, and Tuchel has been able to do an amazing job at Chelsea. Like just Sammy said, he said he will make Chelsea one of the scariest teams in the world, and he has done that already. United going into this game with Carrick as a manager, or right now they are still looking for a caretaker. If they get a caretaker before Sunday, the person will take charge of the club. Being a United fan, what's your thoughts moving forward with Carrick as he won his last match and going forward to Stamford Bridge to play another tough match as United caretaker? Eddie.
Congratulations to Michael Carrick for winning the Champions League match against Villarreal. The expectation, was due to our loss against Watford, the expectations were low, and within that same time, our coach, which is Laurenz Vescoli, was sacked. But the boys have proven themselves to be. They've done so well. But with my thoughts on the game against Chelsea on Sunday, it's going to be a tough match because with the look of things, Chelsea is now a difficult club to play against, and United is also performing these days. So it won't be an easy match. I won't be surprised if United lose to Chelsea at Old Trafford. I won't be surprised because the ball Chelsea is playing is marvelous. Thomas Tuchel has done well, and he's still doing it. So let's see what happens. I won't predict now, so let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. He will not predict right now, and he's sure Chelsea will take charge of the game on Sunday as the way they are playing currently, and United is looking for they are looking for somewhere something to just click the team to start performing. Probably it could be the last match they just play in the Champions League against Villarreal in Spain. But a lot of people were saying United did well in that match. They know exactly what they are doing. They were defensively good, and their attacking in second half was something they've never seen since the opening of the season. But Sammy, don't you think they are overrating the team currently? Even the match against Villarreal. Villarreal had a lot of chances and could have killed the game during the first half. Clinically, their forward lineup couldn't finish a lot of chances. And because United won the game, they are just saying, oh, they have structure now. They did very well defensively and midfield and even striking area. But we could all see the first half, the chances they give away to Villarreal. If they were able to convert it, the game could have killed during the first half. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so it's news. In fact, it's good news for the results they had, but looking at the technicality of the game, Villarreal actually dominated the game in so many aspects in the first half. The likes of De Gea should be praised among their win over Villarreal, because De Gea was at his utmost best, keeping saves upon saves upon saves. Yes, United also proved to be tactically disciplined with the game, which actually held them to a goalless draw till the second half, the 75th minute, where Ronaldo was actually handed a goal and he took it. What I've realized is that if you get Sancho most on the ball, he can actually do something. He can run on defenders. In fact, that's what he's known as. But since he has been to United, they have not been giving him the opportunity to have that space. So the defense of United, I will not say it was the best. The midfield actually did well. I would say Fred was all over the place, and he did well by defending. And also the likes of Sancho. Sancho had a very brilliant game. That is running to defenders, giving him the one-on-one situations. You know what Sancho is made up of, and he can go for it. But United fans should actually take their time currently. It's a build-up, and Rome was not built in a day. So I think they're headed towards the right direction, getting the 3 points, and that is all what matters.
Chelsea currently is the scariest team in Premier League. And when you look at right from defense to attacking area, they've been very fantastic. The likes of Ziyech wasn't getting enough playing time. And the midweek Champions League, he was fantastic and phenomenal. Give all his 100% for Chelsea to win the match. We have the likes of Ben Chilwell and then Kante, who had injury. Ben Chilwell, probably maybe he might be out for the rest of the year. Do you think it's going to affect the team going to Manchester United match?
I think we all saw what happened in the Chelsea game. In fact, currently Chelsea is the team most people would not like to play against, because from the defense to the attack, it's all about moving forward. They play a direct kind of football. So if you realize the defense is actually involved in the game, that is, Chilwell is actually involved, and he actually missed goals or assists. Missing this kind of game is actually going to affect Chelsea in the attacking flank, the left side, because there won't be a lot of attacking sense when Marcos Alonso is there. We all know he's lacking some pace. Defensively, he's good, but going forward, when there's a counter attack, is actually not going to be so brilliant with also his crosses. N'Golo Kante just had an injury and came back, and we all saw how well he did. The last Premiership game, he played his heart out, and the game against Juventus, he was substituted. But I'm looking at maybe he picked a knock, and it's not going to be something serious, but I don't think he's going to be starting in the game. So losing those two players is actually going to affect the team, but with the kind of chemistry Chelsea has now, I don't think anything can stop Chelsea.
Jadon Sancho did quite very well during the Champions League match. He has never played 90 minutes. We all saw the effect or the chemistry he put in with the forward line. The crosses, his crosses are so good. Against Chelsea, maybe if he's going to play the left wing, he's going to be Reece James who will be tackling him. If he's going to play in the right wing, maybe Marcos Alonso or maybe Azpilicueta will start over there. Do you think Jadon Sancho will put out the same performance as in Villarreal yesterday against Chelsea?
Jadon Sancho, we all know, is Jadon Sancho. He was Jadon Sancho in Dortmund before he came to Manchester United. But it's due to the incapability of him getting the chance to play. That's why we don't hear of Jadon Sancho these days anymore. But the performance he showed on the pitch against Villarreal testified that he can still do it against Chelsea. Because Villarreal is not just any club as compared to Chelsea. So he's going to do the same thing against Chelsea.
Sammy, in the midfield pair of McTominay, Fred, and then maybe Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, compared to the current midfield of Chelsea, do you think Manchester United will overtake Chelsea in the midfield?
I want us to look at something here. I want us to look at the formation play of Chelsea. From the pole, we have Mendy. Mm-hmm. Then he plays 3 back. Yeah. So the three backs can include Rudiger, Chaloba, and almighty Thiago Silva. Then when he moves forward, he plays Reece James at the wing back. Then he plays Benchero as a wing back. Then he plays N'Golo Kante and Jorginho. So this time we know that N'Golo Kante might not be ideal to start, but let's hope he does. Then he plays his front two. Then maybe one top. Looking at United too, they play different kind of formation, which is 4-2-3-1. And in that way, they play Wan-Bissaka at the right back. Then they play Alex Terrace. Then we have Maguire. Then we have Lindelof. Then we have Bruno Fernandes. Then you can play with maybe Fred McTominay. Then one front, that's Sancho. Then Martial. Then maybe we have Ronaldo. Now, looking at this kind of formation, you see that Chelsea is always choking in the midfield, as he has the likes of the wing backs to always support in the midfield, so making it difficult to play against. Kind of coach who also like playing this formation is Conte. So those times when Conte plays this formation, it's difficult to play against them. Now looking at the likes of McTominay, Fred, and Bruno, they don't have that that coverage as Chelsea would give to their team. So for the domination of the midfield, I don't think it can be. So what I'm looking at Man U to do is Man U should play long balls, but without playing long balls, I don't think Man U can dominate the game. And also looking at the front attacking, you've seen that this guy is back. Timo Werner is back, and anytime Timo Werner is playing for Chelsea, we see his speed, we see the way he opens up spaces for his teammates. So the game on Sunday is going to be very serious, and I don't know, but I'm going for Chelsea win.